Hi, I'm Mark Argentiano, and like so many of you, I'm passionate about art. And one of the things about art is, even though we love it so much, we don't often understand why. What I wanted to talk about is a little bit about the brain and art. If somebody took a picture, or if you saw a picture in the newspaper of a lamppost, a certain part of your brain would light up, usually the association areas. However, if you saw art, whether it's good art or not such high quality art, an entirely different part of your brain lights up. And it's centered around the reward areas of your brain. But what I find even more fascinating is if you see beautiful art, not only do the reward areas of your brain light up, but so does the medial orbitofrontal cortex, which is a part of the brain that links that reward center with decision centers, and it's creates a whole different experience for you, and perhaps that's why we are so passionate about it. My friend Matt Ross is here. He's going to tell you a little bit about himself and why he understands what makes art beautiful. Then he's going to mention why the art is beautiful. And below it's going to link so you can find out a little more about Matt and what he does, and also a little bit more about the brain and art.
Thank you. So I'm Matt Ross. I'm the founder and CEO of One River School. We've got 15 art schools where we think we are transforming art education. This painting behind me inspires me. I think aesthetically it's gorgeous. And my brain definitely lights up when I look at it. It's J.J. Manford. I was attracted to the contemporary art space and to starting an art school probably because I was particularly interested in what art did for people and what it did for their growth, development, and their sort of brain, if you will. At the very core, to me, there's something special about the process of committing to make something and then reflecting on it. So as the doer, as the artist, that's one thing. But as the observer, there's a whole nother piece here. So for me, I observe art, but I also observe people making art. And so there's a duality to this. The process that people go through has an impact on their brain making art, through the decision making, the choices they're making, the struggle, the challenges, overcoming it, and the joy of accomplishing something. There's also this notion of appreciating the beauty of this outcome and living with it and spending time with it. And I think as you engage with art, it's like engaging with great music or food. It does something to your sensory system that elicits a response in the brain. And I'm just a clinician. I don't look at the films, but I'm sure that brain is lighting up in numerous ways. So anyway, so if you want to learn more about us, oneriverschool.com, and I'm a fan of Dr. Marks, and make sure you stay focused on his posts because I'm learning all the time from him as well.
Yeah, and I think the most fascinating thing that Matt just said is that not only does he get to appreciate the beauty of the art of these fantastic artists, but in his role as someone who oversees the teaching of these kids, he gets to see something special happening in their brain as well. Well, I really appreciate your watching, and I would totally appreciate it if you liked and shared. And until next time.